Hey guys, this is Tom, and welcome to the December Q&A video for our Patreon. Once again, I asked a bunch of people who pledged over a certain amount to submit a question, one each, just so I'm not answering like 50 million questions from a single guy. And yeah, you guys sent some in, so I'm going to read them off now, and I don't have a script, so if I ramble, I will edit. And I better get on and do this quickly, because I have the final Ghibli-Fon commentary to record right after this, so here we go. Question 1, from Joe Shanks. As the festive season is basically upon us, how do you tend to spend your Christmas Eve/day, any traditions, etc.? First of all, Joe, thanks for pledging and supporting the Patreon, and now that shilling's out the way, I just watch a bunch of Christmas specials, eat a bunch of food, have a chill and relaxing time. Thankfully, this year, I was able to get ahead with my HFC work, and now I'll be able to have Christmas Eve day and Boxing Day off. Boxing Day is a UK tradition, look it up, I ain't going to explain here. So yeah, I'll be doing that, just basically vegging out and catching up on all the Christmas specials I haven't been able to watch thus far, and it's going to be fun times. I love this time of year. Thank you very much for your question, Joe, appreciate it. Question 2, from Rob H. You've been doing primarily quite short games for playthroughs lately. Has that affected how you play longer games in general, either for a playthrough or on your own time? I wouldn't say it's affected me all that much. I'm quite proficient at jumping from like short playthroughs to long playthroughs, and just playing short games to long games. It doesn't really matter whether they're playthroughs or just I'm playing casually. If I was going to do it, it would be affected by how anxious I'm feeling at the time. You know, that's why I take that medication, that's what really affects me from playing games rather than like laziness and whatnot. So no, I'd say it hasn't affected me doing shorter playthroughs overall. If anything, it's roughly about the same. Thank you, Rob, for your continued support. Question 3, from Dimitri Wiesenhunt, or Weisenhunt. I apologise if I got that wrong. Favourite tea and snack for tea time? Well, you know your boy's got to have a bit of the Yorkshire tea. And for snack, if it's around like tea time, I would probably just have dinner, which is a synonym or an idiom we also use for tea. It's very confusing, I know, because tea is the beverage and also a meal of the day, but that's just how we Brits roll. We like to confuse the outside people, the foreign masses, as it were. You will never know what is the secret of the tea. But I guess cookies or biscuits if we're going to go for snack. Just something light, you know? Thank you, Dimitri, for your question. Question 3, from Cruel12. What is your favourite genre to play? Video game-wise, I mean. I think it's got to be either action RPG or action adventure, because they're both very easy to play, to get into. In the case of the action RPG, customization is very quick and snappy, and you get to see, you know, the results of your enhancements or upgrades like right away, as opposed to, say, turn-based stuff, where it might take a battle or two to just really get into the flow of stuff. So it's that instant gratification that appeals to my casual nature. I guess puzzles are something that are really nice to chill out with as well. You know, a bit of Tetris, a bit of Tetris Attack, probably Tetris Attack mostly. So action RPG, action adventure, and puzzle. Yeah, thank you, Cruel12, for your question. Question 5, from Ronald D. Rankin. My question is, will HFC ever do commentary on any of the Telltale games, like Batman the Telltale series? Never say never, but there's nothing in the pipeline right now, and if I were going to do an adventure game, it would probably be Monkey Island 3. I think that's Curse. Yeah, LeChuck's Revenge was the second game, so it would be Curse of Monkey Island. Maybe look for that sometime in 2018, who knows. I do like Telltale Games. They did one of my favourite underrated Sonic games back in the day, the Mega Drive version of Sonic 3D Blast, or Flicky's Island as we called it here, in the U of the K, but otherwise, I stick to the Two Best Friends LPs for like The Walking Dead. I don't really feel Kenny deserved all the shit they gave him, but that's you know, a diatribe for another video. Otherwise, nothing right now, but you know, never say never. Thank you, Ronald, for your question. Question 6. What's the funniest part of the recording session for members of the Hellfire commentaries? Ooh, you hear that? The Hellfire commentaries. Thank you, Nocturne Prividini. I never know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. I guess the funniest part is when we're just really in the flow of the commentary and we're all enjoying it and adding, you know, our own layers to the commentary, every member making their own contributions, pointing out stuff, bringing up new things that the others hadn't considered. The shorthand answer would be the fucking Malfoy Wizard Crackers thing in our Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone playthrough. Oh yeah, that brought out the special laugh, something fierce, because normally I can barely rise above the octave you hear me speaking at right now, the deep and very nasally sort of tone. But to get that high, that's gotta be the real shit. I can't fake that, it's too hard. But yeah, just when we're having a good time, that's the funniest part of the recording session. Thank you, Nocturne, for your question. And finally, from Moon, what games are you looking forward to in 2018, and what may you consider to record for the playthrough during next year? Well, first of all, Moon, thank you for your question. There is a little game coming out towards the start of the year called Dragon Ball FighterZ, and if the company that's putting that out doesn't get a bit too copyright strike happy with their friggin', you know, automated system, then maybe we'll do the story of that, myself, Volk, and Neo. You will see a little bit of it anyway on Spot of PC, when we like cover the online mode and the other modes of the game. I don't know, I haven't really been keeping up with 2018 releases. I know that the Yoshi game for Switch might release, Kirby might release. Gonna be a good year for Switch, I think, even if it doesn't have a heavy hitter like Breath of the Wild or Mario, but yeah, I'm just playing the wait and see game right now, and I have a few ideas for 2018 playthroughs, but if you guys want to suggest some, I'm all ears, you know. If it goes up on a Patreon poll, hey, I'm doubly all ears there, but I'll listen to suggestions, whatever. Just ask them politely, and I will respond cordially. Thank you very much, Moon, for your question. And that brings us to the end of this month's Q&A video, guys. Thank you so much for supporting the group. If you want to submit a question and you're not already pledged, please check the tier prices and whatnot. Don't forget that you get everything leading up to that tier in terms of rewards. So it's not just you get to ask one question and that's it. You'll also get videos early as soon as they're done instead of they're scheduled, access to the HFC Patreon Discord server, etc. And it just helps us purchase games to do for playthroughs and, you know, equipment and all that other stuff. And the co-coms can be paid, etc. for the time. And it's been really helpful thus far. I can't really put into words how grateful I am for you guys being so receptive to this idea, and it's been really wonderful to bring all this extra content to you guys, and it doesn't look like it's going to slow down anytime soon. My editing plate is already full for January 2018, so look forward to some more quick looks. I hope you enjoy. I think there's a couple more coming up in 2017, namely Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition and Snake Pass, and that'll be with Neo and Volk respectively, so look forward to those. And I'm rambling, and I have tea sitting in front of me that needs to be drank, so I'll cut off here. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in January for that month's Q&A video for Patreon. Goodbye.